back to my channel. My name is Belle and this is the Belle Perspective. Don't even get me started on where I've been, okay? It's just a mess, but we're going to talk about it in a story time that I'm going to be posting hopefully today, okay? Anyway, so what we are here to talk about right now in this moment, oh my God, down in the valley where the girls get naked. My most favorite part, Diamond in Mississippi. Been waiting for it. Let's get into it. Okay, so I've been waiting for Diamond in Mississippi to get. I've just been waiting on it. I got a couple things. Let me go off my list of demands first. My list of demands that I need Katori Hall to deliver. Do you hear me? Okay. First one, I need grandmother Ernestine. I need her to live. Okay. I need Diamond in Mississippi to get together and be married. Okay. I need Clifford and Uncle Murder to be able to Uncle Murder. What's that boy name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Uncle Murder and Lil Clifford, and I need them to be able to get together. I need them to be able to live their life in peace and harmony. I need Clifford to work with Haley because she's smarter than he thinks she is. Well, he knows that she's smart, but he doesn't see the vision, and I need them to link up because they both need each other business wise. What else? I need more backstory for Roulette, whom I love. At first I was kind of like, I don't even know about her, but I love her now. Or she alright now. I can fool with her. I can fool la la with her. What else do I need? I think that's it for right now. That's my, and Mercedes. I need her. Please, Jesus, get her a man or somebody, a love interest, and get her some money so she can get up out the paint. Because it's just getting, I'm tired. She ornery. And we are too. We tired of her being ornery. Okay? So, let's get into the show. Like how I always do, I don't like to do full recaps because y'all watch the show. Y'all not trying to do that again. That's not what y'all get from me. Y'all want my review, my opinion on the show. Okay? So, when I'm doing a recap, I'm going to just try to hit the highlights and give you my thoughts on what I think and what I liked about the show. Episode opens up with Andre. He's basically enlisted the employees of the Pank, the magical strippers, to do a video or advertisement for him because he's running for mayor. I don't too much like Andre, nor do I like Haley. And honestly, if they disappeared off the show, I wouldn't be concerned. I wouldn't even bat an eye, quiet as it's kept. But since they, persist on having both of these characters on the show, fine, whatever. Anyway, so I love the reporter that was down, interviewing Andre when they were doing kind of like this campaign thing. Folks were at the polls, and the reporter was like, "It's getting dirty down in the valley." That was so funny. I don't know why I said that a couple of times all to myself all day long. Anyway, what else am I? And I wrote my notes down. I don't want to miss anything. Patrice Woodbine rolls up. I used to hate raggedy ass, tied, trifling, bum ass Patrice Woodbine. But you know what? She has grown on me. Kind of like a fungus, I'll say. Like, I can appreciate what fungus do, and I know fungi does. I know what its purpose is for. So I don't want to like completely kill it or get rid of it. But let's just say I've grown an appreciation for Pastor Woodbine like she a fungus. You understand what I'm saying? I know there's a function for fungus, but I won't necessarily say I would want it around me. Okay? So that's how I've appreciated her. When did she, and I guess she get it, I guess Mercedes get her talent from the poll. She get it honest, because Patrice was sure working that poll. She had did like this whole campaign thing. I was a Chuckalisa hoe. Basically, I hoe so Chuckalisa could fly in the last episode. I was like, oh dear God. Anyway, this show is so good. Very well written. Okay, so Uncle Clifford and Lil Murder. By the way, we gonna shut this whole grits debate down. Ain't no debate. Ain't no debating. Grits needs salt and cheese. Do you understand? We don't need no sugar. That's nasty. That's nasty. That's nasty. Don't do that. That's nasty. Yeah, Lil Murder was trying to pull on Uncle Clifford's hair in the little scene that we saw. Boy, now you know good and damn well you don't pull on nobody's hair. What is that? You don't do that. That's a violation. That's like black woman rule number 1. Don't pull on no hair. Okay, don't do that. No. Anyway, there was a point where Uncle Clifford was saying that he wanted to be there for his mother, because right now his grandmother is in the hospital because she's gotten COVID, and he was saying that, or I'm sorry, she was saying that she wanted to be there for her grandmother because, you know, I would just at least want to hold her hand. And she asked Murder, you know, wouldn't you want to be there for somebody? Can you imagine not being there for someone that you love with all your heart? And Murder looked at Clifford and was like, no, I can't imagine that. But I'm like, why did he lie? He literally just sat there and watched BT, you know, unalive himself. So I'm trying to figure out why he lied about that. Maybe he just didn't want to talk about it. I didn't understand that. Okay, so Haley, Mississippi, have a plan. She's going to be the headliner for the grand reopening. I don't know how many times the paint gonna reopen, but I'm here for it each and every time I'll be there. Count me in the number. So there's a plan. She's gonna collect all the money at the door, and I believe on the floor as well. I can't remember. I think it was at the door. So she can escape raggedy ass Derek. Oh, that's the other thing on my list of demands. I need Mississippi to get from Derek, and I would prefer for him to die, but you know, whatever. Just I need her to get from him. She walks out from talking to Haley, and Diamond offers to fill up her water bottle, and I was just like, okay, sorry. Big Bone. I know that she a friend of the people on the show. I know that Diamond, Tyler in real life, that's his baby mama. But baby, we could have picked anybody else to play this character. They could have picked anybody else to play this character. When I tell you her acting is for the trash, her acting every time, I'm literally like cringing, like yikes, 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 yikes. I could do better, okay? I could do better, much better. It's awful, 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 awful. I'm cringing every time I see her on the camera. It's awful. Purity awful, okay? Purity trash. Anyway, Mercedes is still struggling with her arm. She was on a pole, was doing a little bit of something, and I was like, oh, okay, she got it back. And then she ended up, I think what it is I think that she's spooked. I think she is scared. I feel like the trauma from when she originally fell, I think that actually just kind of creeped her out. And so I feel like that's got her feeling some feelings. She's feeling unsettled, right? So or some trepidation, and she's not able to really overcome that. But at this point, it's time for her to go. It really is time for her to not be 30 years old at the paint. I mean, what's next for her? So I'm interested to find out how Mercedes' character is going to evolve. Speaking of that, they get into a whole argument, and Mercedes leaves, and Farrah, who was the wife of the coach, who they had like an arrangement with, basically, and she calls her and says, hey, or sends her a text and says, hey, I need to come see me. And she's done a whole exhibit on Mercedes from the time that she was interacting with Farrah and Coach. And baby, when I tell you I was eating chips, I was eating me a bag of chips. I was eating me some chips. Or I wanted some chips. Which one was it? I wanted some chips. when I was watching the exhibit and I saw Mercedes or Brandy's body, and I was just like, girl, if you don't put these goddamn chips up, girl, put these damn chips away. You do not need these chips. But I was like, dang. Anyway, so amazing body, like ridiculous, insane. Made me want to not eat chips. I grabbed the chips anyway. I wasn't that bothered. But anywho, I am stepping up my fitness game, or trying to at least. It's only been day 3. Anyway, so Gail Bean is an amazing actress. Gail Bean, top notch. If she does not get an Emmy nomination or something for this show, I know something, because she is phenomenal. She can play a crackhead, she can play a stripper, she's amazing. I absolutely love Gail Bean as an actress and all the things that she can do, and the way she emotes on screen. I love it. She's so talented. Yeah, Mercedes should have left a long time ago. So I'm sorry, I'm looking at my notes and I wrote that. I literally wrote Mercedes should have left a long time ago. In the conversation that she was having, Mercedes was having with Farrah when she went to go see the Mercedes experience, where she found out she basically was Farrah's muse, and Farrah's a photographer. Basically Farrah propositioned her again, because they had, a little liaison, shall we say, a little rendezvous or whatever. She had a rendezvous with Farrah, and Farrah propositioned her again, and she was like, no, I'm not really interested. So I'm just trying to figure out, what does Mercedes want? What are they gonna do with this character going forward? Like, I'm interested to see how they're going to develop her as a character. What other things are they going to, what else can they do with her? You know what I'm saying? And not to say that there isn't anything else that they can do. I'm just curious to see how the writers are going to take her character and evolve her. Yeah, Autumn Night, she went to throwing up. I said, bitch, I know you lying. Bitch, I know you effing lying. She pregnant. I think she is pregnant with Andre Watkins' baby. I don't like him. He's such a cricket. Ew. Ew. Yuck. Again, if both of them disappeared off the show, I would not bat an eye, and probably wouldn't even ask about them. Ew. And so at the end of the episode, Andre and Haley were back at his place and kissing on each other and doing the thing, and Brittany, his current wife, because remember, he is still married, he is not divorced, was at the house waiting on him. And she was like, oh, is this your campaign manager? I'm like, ooh, child. Ooh, child. I will say, I didn't like the way that they wrote how Andre walks in on his wife performing fellatio on another man, and it almost made it seem like it was an easy out for him to be able to go and cheat on his wife. It just seemed it seemed like lazy writing to me. I'm like, really? Oh, he finds his wife cheating on him, and so now that gives him an excuse to go out and sleep with another woman, when he was already, like, I felt like that was some lazy writing to me. Well, it was an easy out, and I didn't like that. So health inspectors outside. So it's grand reopening, and I'm jumping over a little bit of these things because again, I just want to give you my review on the show, not necessarily a complete recap. So, the health inspector standing outside. She is so funny to me. This lady covered in a damn. She looked like she had on all the plastic wrap. Okay, all the plastic wrap in my damn drawer and yours. Okay, and her mask on, ma'am. Please, it's not that serious. All of the CFC Chiefs, I guess, whatever, I guess they're blood and Crip, all the, I don't know nothing about that. I'm neutral. Baby, you see this maroon, baby, I don't have no kind of color. The only color I got is black. Do you hear me? Okay, I can't take that off. That's the only black I got. Chief C5C people at the door, all of them. This one girl, I guess it's Pico, who got unalived in the last episode for talking all of that and claiming a body that did not belong to him. She pregnant as hell going to the club. I was like, girl, what the hell? Girl, you about to bust tomorrow and you up in the club. Whatever. Anyway, so all you saw was blue and yellow. That was literally all you saw. Toy. That joke was so funny. Uncle Clifford was like, Toy, I know you ain't bring your sickly ass up in there. I was like, Toy, what are you doing here, girl? You should have been got kicked out. Why would you even show your face? Because Toy was the one that actually exposed Clifford to COVID, and then essentially gave it to his grandma. So I was like, Toy, girl, you always sneezing and carrying on, girl. Why is you in here, girl? Go home. But come to find out, Toy's on her last leg. You know, she's about to get evicted. Her car's about to get repossessed. Her water's about to get turned off. Her light's about to get turned off. And so Roulette gives her a wad of cash and says, this is your payment. Roulette pimping now? She pimping? Okay. Okay. We'll see. I don't really know how to take that, but we'll see. Oh, Corbin. Now this, I knew Corbin, something was wrong with him. I won't say wrong with him because I'm not about to, you know, kink shame nobody. But that aggression that he has for women, that domination that he like feels like he has to exert over women, it makes sense now why dominatrix or being dominated or being whipped is his thing. And I feel like he hasn't been whipped in a long time, so he has all this pent-up aggression. And so he comes to the pink and he asks Uncle Clifford, of all people, to do this. And apparently this is something that he frequently had Clifford do. I was just like, okay, this is new, but it makes sense because the aggression that he has for women and towards women, the way he be yoking up Haley and calling her a B and talking to her like she crazy, and it's like, where is this coming from, boy? You don't go sit down. But it's usually kind of like that. They like to try to be dominant in the real world to make them feel better, but then they want to be dominated. It's just weird. Well, he's such a weirdo. Anyway, I already talked about Brittany, Andre's wife, seeing Haley and Andre kissing in his house in Chucalissa, the house that Mayor Ruffin left for him, which was crazy. Anyway, so back to the pink. LaMurda's performing with Meg Thee Stallion. She was a guest on there. I was so nervous. I did not know how many lines they were going to give Meg. Okay, here's the thing that I love Meg. Love Meg. But her speaking voice, I don't like. It reminds me of how Beyonce used to do interviews. When she did do interviews, it was just like, girl, hush. Shh, don't talk no more. Don't talk. But it was much better than I thought it was gonna be. I do not want PValley to go down the route that Empire did. It was so awful. They were trying to get all these stars and celebrities to come, and the acting was just so bad, and it just made it so I cringe every time I see, you know, people who are celebrities go on shows like that. I'm like, please don't do this. Don't water down PValley. Please don't do that. Keep the actors that know how to act, that know what they're doing, that know how to emote, that know how to make you feel a certain way and can portray the story that's being told. Please don't. No celebrities. We don't need. No. So anyway, LaMurda's performing with Tina. That's her alias on the show. She's not Meg. She's Tina Snow, but you know, she also goes by Tina Snow in real life too. And the CFC people rush the stage, and because they think that he's the one that killed Pico. Like, quiet as it's kept, he did kill Pico, but that ain't nobody business because he not really claiming that. So like, like, you don't got no proof, right? Y'all just run up on the stage because y'all just got a, you know, a vibe. Y'all feel like it is, but y'all ain't got no proof, right? So with all the commotion, dudes run up on the stage, fighting, little murder fighting, just all this crazy stuff going on. Mississippi gets caught in the commotion, right? And she's like hovered under the thing, and Diamond comes in. It was like, it was giving me the Bodyguard vibes. And he was knocking niggas out. He was pushing people to the side. He rolled up and pulled off the stage. I was like, okay, sorry. Anyway, so he pulls her off the stage and he asks her, "Is you all right?" And I was just like, oh my God, it's your motherfucking moment. So she kisses him, and I guess he was just so, you know, distraught. He kissed her back now, in the show or whatever. He kissed her back. But I guess he was just so distraught. He was like, I'm with somebody, but, you know, whatever that feeling is. Big Bone saw him. And I'm like, girl, why is you lurking? You got all this foolishness going on. Why is you lurking around watching people? But we already knew it. I had suspected Big Bones was the op. Anyway, so later on, she was kind of like looking through pictures of her and Diamond, which is a little corny. I'm like, girl, you got pictures of this dude. Y'all just started dating, but, you know, we don't know the time frame. Anyway, but that's a little corny to be having to do. You just start talking to him, girl. Ew, why you got that? But whatever. So there's a ring that Montavious, I think his name was, Montavious had, and I guess that was a ring to signify the gang that Montavious was a part of. She has the picture of the ring, which I'm trying to figure out why Diamond ain't already suspect something wasn't right when she pulling a ring from off the altar that he put. Like, it's some holes in there. They're gonna need to patch that up. Anyway, so they show her hovering her thumb over the send button. So it looks like she's about to send a picture of the ring to her people. I knew she was the ops. Especially with that badass acting, girl. You couldn't fool me with that terrible acting, girl. It was terrible acting. You gave yourself away. Anyway, Uncle Clifford fires Big L. So Uncle Clifford finds the pills that they've basically been holding and pretty much smuggling into the pink and out or whatever. And she's like, listen, I'm not about that plug life. I'm not trying to be on that side, you know. No, I'm trying to do things legally here, or at least morally right. Okay. So Big L's intentions were good. It was just the way that he executed his intentions, right? It was just, I'm like, sir, that is not, no. That's not the move. It's not the move. So anyway, Clifford says you're fired. I don't know how that's going to be repaired. I'm sure he's going to have to come back. I'm sure Big L's going to come back. I just don't know how, right? It was just so many things going on. It was kind of like another murder night, but I don't know. It was like another murder night. Again, I'm like, dang, the Paint just can't win. Oh, they just can't win. They just can't seem to win. Anyway, so Uncle Clifford gets a call from Chucalissa General, which is the hospital that his grandmother is staying at. And basically, it ends with a cliffhanger. I do not know what is going to happen next. Obviously, I know Big Bone's she's the ops. I know that. I'm wondering what the hesitation is with Diamond, because he need to get it together and get with Mississippi, because baby, she is where it's at. Hello? Okay. Who else? What else is going on? I'm really curious about what they're going to do with Mercedes. And then what the hell are they going to do with Haley now that they're saying that she pregnant? Pregnant? I was like, bitch, I know you lying. Huh? Why? With his child? Oh, God. Oh, gee. What is going to happen here? I'm so Anyway, I'm blown. Anyway, so that is the end of my review. I love this show. If you cannot tell, I absolutely love the show. I follow Katori Hall. I'm following all the actors. I'm following the writers' room. I am following just pretty much any and everything I can on Twitter about this show because I absolutely love it. I think the writing is amazing. I think the way the actors put story tell. I love this show, and I'm side-eyeing Stars because I've not heard about a renewal date for season 3. They need to come on because we ready. Do you hear me? We are ready. I hope they're already filming, okay? Haven't heard about I haven't gotten a green light. Haven't heard about the green light, but I hope they have gotten a green light to start filming season 3. If we get 1,000 power books, if we get 1,000 powers and a whole franchise of power, which rapport writing, just let me not even talk about that show. Anyway, Stars, don't make me come down there. All right, don't make me come down there because you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Actually, you're not doing enough. Do you hear what I'm saying? You're not doing enough. Anywho, all right, that is the end of my review. Those are my thoughts. If you like what you hear, want to be a part of the growing family, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think is going to happen. Oh my God, are you as excited about Diamond in Mississippi as I am? My boyfriend is like, she pulled a gun on him. But I don't think he understands what she was going through. I understood. I didn't think it was right, but I understood. I understood what happened. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comments. And I will talk to you in the next one. Take care.